I mean, in this industry, we have to support each other, man. There's no room for hatred or tearing people down. I feel
exactly. We try to avoid that, but and we just really wanted to just try to create a space where people can enjoy what they enjoy and sit there and talk about it. I am curious, so how did you get started in podcasting?
Yes. With Kevin Smith. He started podcasting.
There's no pretty way to put this. It wasn't until this exact moment did I realize who I was speaking to. I had never felt so close to another human being, yet so clueless at the same time. It truly was a wonder. I can't continue this impression. I guess we'll call it an impression of Daniel Stern. But yeah, anyway, so guys, and you're probably going to hear this on the tag that we're going to throw in this episode, Ethan and I. Yeah, it wasn't until this exact moment that I realized that I was actually speaking to Ming Chen from Comic Book Men. The synapses just weren't firing. They really weren't. And you can see it in the look on my face right now. Back to the show.
Podcasting in 2007. And then, and I was like, wow, what a perfect format for you. You can say whatever you want. You can curse. Mm-hmm. You can smoke weed while you do it. And
you're probably supposed to.
Yeah, and the initial, I think the first, 100 episodes of Smodcast, you notice they're all about 52 minutes long, which is unlike Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin talks for a minimum of 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are all your episodes so, for you, relatively short? He's like, oh, that's all the card fits. It only fits 50 minutes. I was like, really? I was like, why don't you just buy a bigger card? He's like, you can do that? I'm like,
blew his mind.
Yeah, I'm like, isn't this why you hire me? Like, he never thought to question that. So it came with whatever, like a 2, at the time, it was like a 2 meg card or something or whatever. Or 2 gig or whatever. I'm like, dude, they make at the time the biggest one was like maybe 64.
Jeez.
So I went and got that, and instantly the recording time went up to like 128 hours or something like that. And then you see the episodes get longer after that. So but his podcast obviously took off immediately because he was famous already.
Yeah.
But not only that, the reason he was able to grow his audience was because he's such a great storyteller.
Right.
Yeah.
And his podcasts were amazing, and so when he built that up to, hundreds of thousands of followers per episode, and his podcast became its own thing. But he hit a point, this was around 2009, he's like, hey, I want to start a network. So I'm like, well, what does that mean? It's like, well, I want other shows on this network, but they can't all be me.
Right.
I mean, a lot of them are going to be me and, and Ralph Garman from Hollywood Babylon, or Mark Bernardin from Fat Man Beyond.
Yes,
but I was like, I want you to start one. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, you should start I want you to start a podcast. And I'm like, I sat behind the computer, like putting, running his online store and building his websites and stuff. I'm like, what the hell am I going to podcast about that anyone's going to even listen to? He's like, you like a lot of stuff. What do you like? I'm like, Star Wars, comics, and food. That's a podcast. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it is.
Like, that counts? It's like, yeah, you don't, that totally counts. You can do whatever you want, but definitely do a podcast of whatever you're passionate about.
Yeah.
If you love Star Wars, comic books, and food, talk about that.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I don't want to do this by myself, though. So I grabbed Mike Zapsik, and I'm like, hey, you like Star Wars, comics, and food, too, right? And him even more so. He used to be a chef before he became a comic book salesman. So
that's a perfect combination in the show.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, so he sat down to record. Of course, Walt was at the store, and he literally pulled up a chair, waiting for us to crash the train into he wanted to see us go off the rails, and it didn't happen because I thought Kevin wanted an hour. We ended up going 2 without even knowing it.
Oh wow!
And then
that's awesome.
I listened back to it. I was like, hey, like we're not half bad, man. This is really good. Like if I didn't know us, like I wouldn't listen to this. But I was talking about comics and how we got our start. And all that, and Kevin was like, "Yeah, idiot, you were talking about what you love. Like when you do that, you sound just as good as any radio DJ out there."
Yeah, and I think you actually hit the nail on the head there, because this is what we discussed when we wanted to start Creativity in Progress. We said, okay, what we need to do is we need to make a podcast that we would want to listen to. Like that's really all that matters.
Yeah.
Like don't try to think about, okay, what would our audience like? No, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Make something that you would consume. And I think we've successfully done that thus far.
Yeah,
And-
it's so
and,
weird.
you know,
You got to think about it the other way around. Most people's like, well, what do the people want to hear? I'll do that.
Yeah.
Like, no. You do what you want to hear.
Exactly.
The people will come.
Right.
Yeah,
You'll
exactly.
find those people.
Yeah.
Because passion is contagious. If
Oh, God,
you're spreading
yes.
the word about what you're passionate about,
Yeah.
it'll catch on.
Yeah. So, I try to get people like, listen, don't worry about the first 10 episodes. Get your friends to listen to those. Get your friends, and then get your friends of friends, and it'll grow from there.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it really will.
Yeah, but don't cater too much to
Yeah.
the audience. Cater to yourself, man, which is like first and foremost of utmost importance,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
But so we started the episode, and we're almost at 300 episodes on that
Nice.
Crazy.
podcast now.
That
and,
is awesome.
Yeah, and then we did the show, which was fun. If you watch Comic Book Men,
Yes.
we were the first and at the time only show to feature podcasting in any kind of media. Yeah, you didn't see any podcasting, any movies up until recently. Up until recently, there were no shows that showed podcasting. What's his name? Zach Braff.
Yeah.
Kind of caught on, and unfortunately, that show got canceled after a season. The Alex Incorporated or whatever. But I like the concept.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Podcasting is radio on demand.
Yeah,
So,
it's great.
Yeah.
Everyone loves listening to
Creator,
podcasts.
creator-owned, created radio on demand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an awesome medium. Just good, yeah, because you just have complete control.
Yeah.
Like you can make what you want to make, and if you half know what you're doing, then you can build an audience.
Oh, yeah.
You really can build an audience.
Yeah.
We're in the world of niche culture.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's and so you can cater to whatever niche you want to cater to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing too. Like you said, your expertise was food, Star Wars,
Yeah.
and geek stuff.
Share it, man.
You can talk about anything, pretty much. I listened to a podcast that was literally about how to clean your lint trap. And
Right.
it worked. It was actually interesting. So I mean,
Yeah.
There's like 100 yarn dyeing podcasts. Like, I'm not into yarn dyeing, but there are a lot of people into
Yes.
yarn dyeing, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's helpful.
Yeah, so recently we had planned this before the show ended, but it became we accelerated after the show
Yeah,
ended.
of course.
But we were like, well, what do we like doing? It's like we were just kind of like, man, this is so much fun. Can we show other people how much fun this is? And why don't we just open a studio and teach people how to podcast and have a place where people can come back weekly to record? And it's working out, man.
That's
That's
awesome.
a great. I mean, a true service because there's so many people that want to know they want to get into these type of things, but have no idea how to do it. It's
Yeah.
actually having someone try to help them.
Yeah.
Learn these different skills and everything.
Yeah, I mean, inherently it's not that hard. Buy a recorder, a couple microphones. Editing software is free.
Yeah.
But my analogy is because someone was like, well, why can't people just record it at home? Like they can, but
Yeah.
you can also. You can work out at home and look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but who, would,
Yeah.
but
Easier
nobody
said than
does
done.
that.
Yeah.
And even Arnold has a trainer. He doesn't
Yeah.
do it all
Yeah.
himself. So
No.
he's got
Exactly.
a nutritionist. He's got he
has help.
he has help. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right. He
But
also
that-
knows what he's doing. So if you start off by yourself from scratch,
Yeah.
trying to figure out,
Yep.
fumbling around.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my analogy. It's like you can do yoga at home, but most people go to a studio. Why?
Yeah.
Because it's a great environment.
Yeah.
So, in addition to the technical expertise and the encouragement we give people, all the stuff on the walls is, it looks like a Comic-Con blew up in there.
Uh-huh.
It literally does, yeah. All this stuff, all the cons I go to, all the stuff we've collected, all the photos we've taken with, like Stan Lee or Chris Hemsworth up on the wall. I think people, they relate to that. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you met Thor? I'm like,
Yeah.
like yeah.